To new information tonight surrounding a former West Linn family doctor accused of sexually abusing patients. Some of those victims are now calling for grand jury transcripts to be released and want to know why the grand jury declined to indict the doctor. Alma McCarty's in the newsroom. Alma, we've been following this case for years now. So what prompted this new effort?
Well, David, it follows an op-ed written by the Clackamas County DA defending his handling of the case. It also comes after an independent report found West Linn police violated some policies when they were investigating former Dr. David Farley. Farley did have his medical license revoked, but has not been criminally charged.
The attorney's office and the West Linn Police Department interviewed a lot of witnesses. They held a grand jury, and the grand jury, we believe, was not given sufficient information and returned a no bill, or basically said that not moving forward.
Attorney Tom D'Amore represents more than 100 people allegedly abused by former Dr. David Farley. Despite ongoing civil litigation, he cannot fathom why a grand jury would choose not to indict Farley on criminal charges after what he's learned from his clients. Claims of sexual abuse and misconduct against women and minors at his West Linn practice.
My thought is that you see what information was given to the grand jury, and if key information, obvious information of sexual abuse was not given to that grand jury, then reconvene another grand jury and do it again.
He's now calling for the release of those transcripts, but the Clackamas County DA John Wentworth says Oregon law prohibits the release of those records. The DA also told KGW he stands by the accuracy of his statements in a recently published op-ed in which he says he sets the record straight following criticism of the handling of the criminal case. In it, he asserts that alleged victims were treated with respect and that evidence-gathering procedures were followed. Former patients' renewed push for transparency comes less than 2 months after the city of West Linn published an independent investigation into its own police department. The report found the Farley investigation riddled with errors, including a lead detective unprepared to handle the case who failed to note key information.
For a lot of these women, it was a sense of, the first piece of justice they felt like they got was that report. And so that just kind of created a whole new firestorm, like what really happened here.
As for Farley, he retired in 2020 and moved to Idaho. There is a civil case against him that's still open and active. We'll be sure to keep you updated with any new developments. David?
Yeah, Alma McCarty in the newsroom this evening. Thank you, Alma.